These 8 deadly pickleball tactics will make you the ultimate winner. Having a specific plan is a guaranteed way of winning more games on a pickleball court. It's astonishing how many players don't take the time to plan how they'll work better with their partner and how they'll enhance their game, despite how clear and simple it may appear. Many players simply give it their best effort whenever they step foot on the floor. Unfortunately, they are frequently out of rhythm. Both players may be trying soft lob shots on practically every point, but one would be hitting it deep and pushing the other back. Sharing a comparable game strategy and playing philosophy is essential for maximizing your effectiveness as a duo. As a team, what are you planning to do to improve your pickleball game? And what key tactics will make you the ultimate winner? Let's find out on today's video. Hello and welcome to Pro Pickleball Media, your #1 spot for all pickleball content. Our channel is dedicated to the fastest growing sport in the United States, and we cover all fun and exciting things related to pickleball. So if you love pickleball and want to learn more about it, just take a second to subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our recent videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about 8 deadly tactics that will make you the ultimate winner in pickleball. Make sure to stick around to the end of this video where we will reveal these simple yet effective strategies used by pickleball pros. Now let's get right into the video. Number 1, make sure that you get your team to the net ASAP. Because a team that is closer to the basket has a significant advantage over the team that is in the backcourt, it's important to force your opponent to spend as much time as possible there. Shoot long-distance shots into your defensive zone. It is in your best interest to keep them at the baseline and stop them from getting closer to the goal. Move up to the net as quickly as possible with your partner as soon as you have the opportunity to do so in order to gain the upper hand in the point. In most cases, the team that is able to exert the most control over the net will end up taking the point. Number 2, improve your pickleball serve and return serve strategy. Of course, you want your serve to land inside the service box, but it bears repeating it. Instead of trying to ace the net, focus on getting the ball over the top. Get some extra work in before a big game. Ability to reliably serve the ball is essential, since you only get one shot at serving in pickleball. Avoiding service faults is crucial. The middle of the service box is the target. It's your greatest bet for getting the serve in play, as it's both reliable and somewhat safe. There's no such thing as a bad serve, and any serve that goes in is better than a fault, regardless of how fast or good it was. To begin with, just focus on getting the ball on the court. Later, you can work on serving harder, faster, and with more spin. It's best to avoid serving back faults. Again, the principle is this straightforward, but it may sound simplistic. Stick to the basics. Prevent giving your opponent any breathing room, and keep up the pressure. Target the center of the available space. What's the point of having it meet in the middle? Frustrate adversaries by leaving them wondering whose return it is. This change requires right-handed players to switch to their backhand. Your return passes the middle and lowest section of the net, 32 versus 34 inches, that decreases the likelihood of error. Keep your opponent from venturing too far from their own baseline by getting the return over the net with deep, long shots. Your partner at the non-volley kitchen should have their toes a few inches back from the service line and be in a ready position before you return the serve. Beginner tip. Games are not the time to practice your short drop shot. Only attempt it if you have perfected it. Soft drop shots usually provide the opposite team a scoring opportunity. A poorly executed drop shot will cost you dearly. You should spend a lot of time practicing the drop shot when you're not playing competitive pickleball because it's a crucial shot. The drop shot is a skill that may be honed using a variety of different drills. Once you've mastered the game and developed the lethal drop shot, this can be a potent tool. You must be in the no volley zone, NVZ, ready for the next shot as soon as the serve is returned. You shouldn't sit back on defense, but instead strive to seize the net before your opponent does. Now, before we move ahead to talk about more game-changing pickleball tips, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep bringing more informative pickleball content to you. Your little contribution means a lot for us. Number 3, play smarter, not harder. Don't leave a hole in the middle between you and your teammate. That gap is an easy target for your opponents. Move with your partner from left to right. One useful tool I find is to imagine you have an 8-foot piece of rope connecting you to your partner. Move in sync to cover all of the courts while maintaining the distance between the two of you. Constantly reposition in close coordination with your partner. Rather than running around the court and lunging to cover the gaps, save your energy by covering the court strategically between you and your partner. Eliminate the holes and easy targets for your opponent to capitalize. Running and sweating may make it seem that you are playing harder or better than your opponents, but sometimes slowing down to think, anticipating where the ball will go, and making it harder for the other team to find opportunities can be much more successful than playing hard. That's the idea behind playing smart. This is an essential strategy as we age. Also, I can't move as fast as I did 20 years ago, but a slower player can outplay a younger, stronger, and faster player by playing smarter on the court. According to the top-ranked pickleball player Tyson McGuffin, unlike most sports, the higher the skill level, the game seems to slow down instead of speed up. It's more about placement and spin rather than power and speed. Number 4, communication is key. Mine, yours, no! If the ball is going out of bounds. Excellent team always communicate with one another during the game. Professional double pickleball players credit effective communication as a key component of their success on the court. Ever witness a couple standing still when the ball went directly between them? Both players freeze in anticipation of a hit from the other, but neither player makes a move. Having a conversation with your spouse can help you avoid making this and many other frequent blunders. Hold a conversation throughout the game. Make sure everyone's on the same page by making clear remarks aloud. Number 5, third shot strategy. Ideally, a drop shot in the NVC, backhand's preferred serving direction. If you're a newbie and you're still working on your drop shot, go for the low, hard middle. Advance the net if you can. If your foes can't reach the NVC, you should strike them where they stand. You won't have as much success retrieving balls hit at their feet unless you're positioned right up to the kitchen line, so aim for that space. In order to avoid being attacked in this vulnerable area, you need to always keep your feet inside the NVC line. Number 6, your fourth shot. Take advantage of the situation if your opponent finds herself in no man's land. Again, you should aim for their feet whenever you can. If all are feasible, strike at your backhand. If your opponents are quick and have already reached the net, you should employ your dink. Allow them to make a mistake, but do not provide them with an opportunity to win easily. Maintain a short and low shooting range in order to prevent your shots from hitting down. The virtue of patience is essential. Do not attempt to hit a high shot. Number 7, warm up the shots you will likely be hitting the most. In an amateur game, dunking is not a shot that is attempted very often because it's not a particularly efficient shot. However, dunking is an excellent way to get warmed up. Increase the amount of time you spend warming up by practicing your serves, returns, drives, counter punches, and drive counters, as well as transition shots. You'll make more of these than dinks if you keep practicing. Number 8, many points continue because out balls are played. The shots that overhit are always telegraphed with a large backswing beginning from a low contact point. This is the case for almost all of the shots. You see this move coming from your opponent, sidestep out of the way and watch them groan as the ball goes out of play 90% of the time. So do you like singles or doubles game of pickleball? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow picklers. Also, if you love pickleball, then make sure to watch this next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.